The Insured Zone. The Insured Zone with Betensured.
Hello, Super Amazing Punters. Welcome to the Betensured Zone. I'm your host, Tim, the sports talk guy. And as you know, starting today, the COPA America will be kicking off. And that means that we're going to be focusing on big games from the ongoing UEFA Euros2024 and the COPA America for this week. But before we dive in, let's take a look at how our predictions fared last week. And also don't forget to like, subscribe, and share to enjoy more amazing predictions.
Smile to the bank all the time with Betensured. Choose Betensured.
So last week, we predicted 6 matches from all the ongoing Euros 2024, and our results were, first of all, Germany versus Scotland. We predicted Scotland halftime handicap +2, and a 1-0 win for Germany as a correct score, and my expert pick was Scotland over 7.5 goal kick. But even though Germany won that game by 5-1, and it may seem like the prediction didn't come through, the expert pick was surely on point as Scotland had 10 goal kicks in that game out of a possible 8 that we predicted would happen. In that game between Spain and Croatia, we predicted Croatia halftime handicap +2, Spain to win 2-1, and Croatia halftime over 4.5 goal kicks. But although Spain won 3-1, it may also seem that a standard pick didn't come through, but there was something to actually smile about as Croatia had 8 goal kicks in the halftime of that game. And also in the game between Serbia and England, we predicted a 1-1 draw, but England went on to win the game 1-0. And there is a positivity in the game as our standard prediction of Serbia full-time handicap +3 came through, even though our expert pick of England's over 18.5 throw-ins didn't come by. And there were also other games that were predicted, but for those that banked on those games, they can still attest to the fact that we had a high percentage of winnings this week, especially from our expert picks. So moving away from there, let's now get into this week's matches.
Smile to the bank all the time with Betensured. Choose Betensured.
Now, first off, we got Netherlands taking on France in a highly anticipated matchup coming up later today. And both teams have a strong history at the Euros. But on paper, France still seems to be the strongest team, especially looking at how Netherlands played against Poland. They weren't compact defensively in that game, which was why they ended up conceding first in the game. Now, Netherlands have won all of their last 3 matches, including the 2-1 win over Poland and the first match of the Euros. Also noting that they've been able to record an over 2.5 goals in the process. Now, France, meanwhile, they've failed to lose a game in their last 3 matches prior to their first match in the Euros against Austria. And Netherlands' defense hasn't been solid with 3 goals conceded in their last 5 matches. And in the head-to-head meetings between these two, France has always been the team to score first 7 times out of 8 that they have met, and they have taken the lead at halftime with the same amount of records. So for the standard market of this game, I'll be going for both teams to score, with the correct score at 2-1 in favor of France, and my expert pick will be halftime over 5.5 goal kicks.
Smile to the bank all the time with Betensured. Choose Betensured.
And up next, we got the first Copa America fixture, which is between Argentina and Canada. And looking at the statistics of that game, Argentina has a strong win record. In fact, they have won their last 5 matches with only 2 goals conceded in the process. And meanwhile, Canada's form has been so poor, only 2 wins in their last 5, conceding 7 goals in the process. Argentina as well, their midfield has been so dominant with an average possession rate of 68% in their last 5 matches. So for this prediction today, I'll be giving Argentina a 70% chance of winning. I'll go for a home win for Argentina with a predicted score of 3-0. My expert prediction for this one is going to be Canada over 7.5 goal kicks. And now moving on, let's talk about the Turkey versus Portugal game coming up on the 22nd of June from the Euros. And on paper, it seems as though Portugal has the upper hand, but we never can forget that Turkey as well can be capable, of course, in a shocking upset. For Turkey, they have been so poor in form of late. They haven't had a win in their last 5 matches prior to the Euros. And they have also been the first team to concede a goal 5 times in their last 6 matches of the same category. And Portugal, meanwhile, hasn't also been in decent form. They have won 3 times of their last 5 games, and they have been so poor defensively. In fact, they have only managed 2 clean sheets in their last 5 matches, conceding 8 goals in the process. So for my prediction on this game, I think Portugal do have a 55% chance of winning. So it'll be safe for me to go for Portugal, win or draw, with the correct score set at 2-1 in favor of Portugal. So for the expert pick, I'll be going for Turkey over 6.5 goal kicks.
Smarter the bank all the time with Betensured. Choose Betensured.
Next up, we got Switzerland taking on host nation Germany in a crucial matchup from the Euros, as well as coming up on the 23rd of June. Both teams have won their respective first games so far in Euros, but the bookmakers still definitely favors Germany to have a slight advantage. Switzerland has failed to lose a game in their last 5 meetings against Germany. There have also been a record of both teams scoring in the last 5 meetings against each other. But due to the home advantage factor for Germany as the host nation, my standard market prediction is set at Germany win or draw, with a prediction set at Germany winning 2-1. And for my expert pick, I think I'm going to be going for a first half over 5.5 goal kicks. I think with the way the game is going to be flowing, it's going to be more like an end-to-end game because Switzerland also have got a fantastic attack. So I think a first half over 5.5 goal kicks for my expert pick.
The Ensured Zone with Betensured.
And of course, you're still right here on the Ensured Zone with Betensured. Don't forget, Tim is still your host on the show. I definitely was giving you predictions for the top big matches coming up this week. I was still talking about the Euros competition still ongoing, but still got Copa America that will be starting this week. And now giving you another prediction right here from the Copa America. We've got a game between Mexico and Jamaica coming up on the 23rd of June. And this one is a tough call according to the stats, but Mexico has got a slight advantage. And then looking at the statistics of this one, Jamaica has been in a really strong form in their last 3 matches, being the first team to score 4 times in their last 5 games, and also they've taken the lead at halftime on 4 different occasions in their last 5 matches. Mexico, meanwhile, they're in a very bad form at the moment. They've got 3 losses in their last 5 matches, conceding 7 goals in the process. But it will be interesting to know that in the last 5 matches involving both teams, Mexico has not lost in any, although both teams have scored against each other about 4 times, and there have been an under 10.5 corner kicks between both teams 7 times out of their last 9 meetings. So our prediction model gives Mexico a 53% chance of winning. So I'll say Mexico win or draw with a predicted score of 2-1. And my expert picks for this one will be a first half under 4.5 corner kicks.
Smarter the bank all the time with Betensured. Choose Betensured.
Another game to look up to is the match between Croatia and Italy, such an highly anticipated matchup. For Italy, and the statistics have no loss in their last 7 matches. For Croatia, on the other hand, aside from their loss against Spain in the opening game, they have won their last 5 games. But it will be interesting to also note that in the head-to-head between both teams, Croatia hasn't lost in the last 4, and Italy hasn't lost in the last 3. And their last 3 matches has produced an under 2.5 goals as well. So looking at our prediction model, it gives Croatia a 59% chance of winning. So I'll go for Croatia win or draw with a predicted score of 1-0. My expert pick is going to be Croatia over 5.5 goal kicks at full time. So finally, on the predictions for today, let's check out another fixture from the Copa America. We have Colombia taking on Paraguay. Colombia has so far won their last 8 matches, and they have been unbeaten in their last 23 games. Paraguay, meanwhile, they haven't won in their last 5 matches. Colombia has scored first in 7 times in their last 8 games and have taken the win at halftime 5 times out of the last 7. And although the big odds for Colombia to win this game are actually tricky, I'll still be tipping Colombia to win. I'll say Colombia win or draw. Yeah, that's going to be my standard picks predictions. And for the correct score, I'll say Colombia win 1-0 against Paraguay. And my expert pick is going to be Colombia halftime. Draw no bet.
Smarter the bank all the time with Betensured. Choose Betensured.
And so the predictions are in, and the stage is set for another exciting week of the UEFA Euros2024 action, as well as the Copa America. Join us next time on the Asian Zone, where we'll dive into the world of football and uncover the secrets of the beautiful game. Until then, may the odds be in your favor. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment with your thoughts on our predictions. Also, don't forget you can visit Betensured website for more interesting sport predictions with high percentage of winnings at www.betensured.com. And you can also follow us on social media at BetEnsuredINT. See you next time, guys, and bye for now.
The Ensured Zone. The Ensured Zone with Betensured.